after the success of last show...
Oh, God. Go on.
After the success of last show, we have barely anything planned for this show.
It feels like we only go backwards.
Oh, fuck.
Hi, this is Frank Turner, and you are lucky enough to be listening to Raw 12:51 AM.
Radio.
That was really nice.
Thank you. Well, that was...
yeah,
we did.
sorry.
She has something to say.
I'm sorry about the swearing in the opening to the show. Very unprofessional.
We didn't really want to start this show off with an apology.
We had such a good show last time.
I really do feel like we only go backwards now, though.
Yeah,
so it makes it even more
I'm
applicable.
disappointed.
Yeah. Alfie's here, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Alfie's here, by the way.
And I'm disappointed.
And he's disappointed.
I'm here.
Michael's back.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, guys.
Michael's been in New York. How was it?
It was great.
All right. Well, basically, I want to preface the show by saying we're pretty deep in revision. Well, Michael's not because he's
Finished.
But we didn't have any time to plan the show, so we're just going to freestyle a cappella.
Yeah, we've actually...
Everything we
kind of
say
forgot
has
about
to
the show.
rhyme.
Completely forgot.
Completely forgot about the show. So, could you, if you want to message in, give us some conversation topics, some fun debates, some interesting anecdotes, maybe even just a word that we can riff on.
Yeah.
Anything.
Matt said that
Please.
our last two shows could have just lost our entire audience because the one before the political correctness show was so vulgar that we think we'd lose anyone who wanted an intellectual debate.
Yeah.
And then the people who had stayed on are the people who like the vulgar stuff. And then we did the political correctness one, and it's so serious that they would have signed off. I don't think anyone's even listening now.
We wanted a fresh start.
We're destroying a base in both camps.
Yeah.
We're
building it again, though.
Postmodernist.
Should we just have another hour debate about political correctness?
Let's do
I think
it.
that's what the...
Yeah.
I think that's what they all want.
No, please, let's not.
We've already got a message in from Sarpool1. Who says, hello, the Gould and Kirwan show.
How you doing?
Message, and there's about 20 W's.
Okay. So this guy's a fun crazy cat.
That's a riff on that.
The W's.
Yeah,
So what do we
okay.
all think about the letter W?
Wait, was that
It's
it?
just literally a line of W's.
It's like a futuristic website.
Oh. The World Wide Web once.
Once?
The only word you
Once.
went for after World Wide
Once.
Web was once.
Once.
Because I was trying to set up another bit. World Wide Web once.
once.
You're just trying to
Once.
delegate, mate.
Wet.
Please be careful. Warrior.
Warwick.
Yeah.
Working with
Weasel.
Western weasels.
Without wardrobes.
Boom.
Done.
We cracked it.
That's the next Narnia novel.
Yeah.
Yes. So we haven't actually got anything
Nothing.
to talk about. So please message in.
Well, should I talk a little bit about... I had a trip on another show.
Yeah.
We had another trip. There was a couple of comedians who do a show called Tennis Academy. We think we're a bit crazy. We're a bit on the...
Avant-garde.
A bit, unprepared. These guys literally don't prepare at all. I do like their show, and Matthew Braxton, who runs it, listens to every show of ours, and shout out to you if you're listening on the podcast. But... at times they'll have two conversations going on at once. I got offered Maltesers
I heard that
during
on the
show.
Yeah, I heard you just
I was
graciously
just sitting
accept.
here and Eric was just like, "Do you want a Malteser?"
Extremely
And I was like,
innovative.
"Yeah, no, I do." And then he gave me the Malteser, and that was it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, we haven't. We've never had a tradition of handing out snacks, but that might be quite a
I
nice
think
addition.
it is. But it just like when you're talking on the radio, it wasn't like a silent mouthing to the other person, "Do you want a Malteser?" It was a literal, "Do you want a Malteser?" on the air.
Makes the reader feel the reader.
See, yeah?
That's how into it. Though. It makes the listener feel included in the conversation.
Yeah,
Right.
like he's one of the gang.
Right, the messages are pouring in.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Thank
Here we
you,
go.
guys. So, this is from Dr. Doom, who says, any tips for world domination? He's asking for a friend.
Oh, Doctor. Oh, he's not asking for a friend, is he? He's asking for himself,
I think
isn't he?
is. I think Dr. Doom sounds like the type. Any tips for world domination? Michael.
All right.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Our next message.
Wait, are we going to leave world domination like that?
I was going to ask, what do you guys think? Like, how would you take over the world?
Why don't
Well,
you
that's a great
take the
response.
reins? Take the
How would
reins
you do,
yourself,
Michael? That's a good question. What would you do, Gordon Cohen?
Be your own man, Michael. This
Ask
is your time.
questions to people whenever put under pressure.
And that's how world domination comes about.
Yeah.
Well, there's your answer, Dr. Doom.
There we go.
The tennis messages are pouring in, of course.
Is it not Michael Chang again?
It's not Michael Chang. This is from anonymous tennis player,
Oh.
who I think is Michael Chang.
I think it's Michael Chang.
Definitely.
Right. He says, got to go play a tennis match halfway through the show. Should I stop listening to your show and listen to this tennis academy instead?
Well, that's absolutely nonsense. No. I don't care who you are. Tennis Academy say nothing about tennis, and we have a little bit of squash talk every now and again, and that's close enough.
Give us a topic to talk about within tennis, and we'll talk about it on this show right now. This is your chance, Michael Chang.
I'd say that our show, our back and forth banter, is enough tennis.
You were on Tennis Academy.
I was on Tennis Academy.
What is the premise of Tennis Academy? I've never seen it.
Well, they don't really want me to tell you what, because they told me in private.
Go on, let's ruin them. Ruin Tennis Academy.
No, I can't do this.
They told you in private the premise of the show, but they have a public show.
No, the premise. Oh, sorry, not the premise. I mean, the show title. It's
Why it's called that?
It's just unplanned chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically what it is.
A bit like this.
Yeah.
But better.
But better.
So we're like derivative of them.
Yeah, we are definitely.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but no, was there a personality of Michael Chang revealed on the show?
No, because I kept him asking.
I swear he said it was.
No, but he was doing
when you did the 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Yeah, but I think he was lying because I was convinced that the Tennis Academy boys were behind the Michael Chang pseudonym, but now I'm not so sure. I think they're just using that to try and get information from me.
Well, we'll have to give it a think.
Michael
Chang, reveal yourself.
Yeah, Michael Chang. If you
want us to talk about tennis, now is your opportunity.
Now is the time.
We have no plan. Quick song break.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so please message in.
I think we've done really well so far.
Yeah, no.
I think
what do you guys think?
Break.
Yeah. Flying Lotus there, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Lovely tune.
So we have a message in. What? We have a message in from from Sarah McKenna Barry.
I've got positive Tourette's.
So starting again, we have a message in from Sarah McKenna Barry, who's my friend from Paris.
Hey, Sarah.
And
bonjour.
Also, my mum's in Paris right now on the school trip. There's a shout out. But she says, "Yo, long time listener, first time messenger," which was corrected to messenger.
Well, thank you very much, Sarah.
Keep up the good work.
No.
And then she says, maybe discuss the Denver airport conspiracy theory. Now, are any of you aware of it?
I'm not aware of it.
So I wasn't aware of it either. Quick Google, and it says the Denver International Airport has a lot of conspiracy theories about itself. The most commonly claim that the airport to be a new secret headquarters or compound used by the Illuminati, the New World Order, neo-Nazis, or reptoids.
All in Denver Airport.
Is it used as an airport functionally, and they just have it like in a side wing,
like an underground base for?
Or
these
is it
people?
like an abandoned airport?
What's the evidence for this?
Well, if I was going to have a headquarters for the world, I'd put it in Denver. I definitely would.
Specifically the airport.
The evidence is that like the runway looks like a swastika.
That's the evidence.
But what I think is
that's just negligent planning.
But also, think about it. Why are they all sharing it? Because the neo-Nazis, the Illuminati, they're completely different. So are they just like, oh, we both booked it, so we'll have different offices. We'll have
cheaper rent. Yeah.
Try and find some common ground.
This is the thing I always understand about Illuminati. There's always those things like if you fold up the dollar, it looks like the 9/11 attacks. Why would they be hiding these little clues?
Yeah. Why
if they don't want to be caught, why are they doing this? Why do they have a runway that looks like a swastika?
There's no point doing it
with the eyes,
unless you like brag about it on the low key thing. So it's good, isn't it? They just let it out like that.
Brag it on the low key thing?
Yeah.
Well,
no, because the thing about the Illuminati, because when you have a conversation with someone who properly believes in it, you go with it for the first bit, which is like the Rothschilds, the Bilderberg. There probably is a group of an oligarchy running the world. You can see it. George Osborne, Hillary Clinton. There might be something going on, and then they have that one step further, which always loses me. Oh, and by the way, they're alien lizards who are paedophiles. And it's just like they just jump. I'm with them for so much of it.
It's like the icing on the cake.
And they just do that jump that they're an alien race who came here.
Yeah.
And the queen gets out of her human skin and is actually a reptoid. They lose me.
Prove that that's wrong, Horatio.
I don't think there's reptoids.
You can never prove it.
But there might be reptilians. I've always heard them refer to themselves as reptilians.
You've always what reptilians are you talking to?
Well, the Queen. I had a music teacher, Mr. Harrison. Shout out if for some weird, odd reptilian reason you're actually listening to this. Who used to believe in the reptilians, and also the day after Osama bin Laden died, without a word, he went up to the whiteboard, took his red marker pen out, and wrote "Lob the man in C." Silence ensued. After 5 minutes of complete confusion, he then wrote Osama bin Laden.
Lob
the man in C is an anagram of Osama bin Laden.
Well, there you go.
And where did they lob
Illuminati
Osama bin Laden?
Illuminati confirmed.
2012. The Mayans were right. We're done.
The Illuminati have actually got in touch.
I'm
afraid.
We knew this would happen.
It's from Illuminati Grand Wizard Paul.
Okay.
Who says, please cease and desist in your slanderous discussion of our organisation. Further discussion will be punished severely.
I can see them out the window now.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah, the Illuminati.
Right,
How you guys doing?
How you doing, Grand Wizard Paul? Yeah. Nice to see you. Any other conspiracy theories that we know?
Did you see the way we just stopped talking about it there? What? After you got the message, we just stopped talking about it.
What? Illuminati Grand Wizard Paul.
Do you think it's Gould and Kirwan show versus the Illuminati?
I think we've made enough enemies already.
We got 140 likes on Facebook. That could be quite. Can we explain that, please?
What? Explain what?
What are you talking about?
Illuminati?
He's been here always.
You're making me prang.
I read in a conspiracy theory the other day that people think Barack Obama can control the weather.
What? Does he do that Is that like part-time?
Yeah.
I love it if someone asks me, it's like, yeah, just no one's ever asked me about it. I've always been able to
Ask
do
the
it.
questions, I'll tell you the answers.
Where does it stem from, though? Like, what does he control? Like,
He's
is he caused like a hurricane or like a sunny day?
All of the weather. All of the weather, he can control it. He determines everything.
Yeah, I think it's more of a hobby. That's like a, he goes to his man cave
well, the
in the
president
garage.
is a big job, like, so, you can only have it as a hobby.
You need to have a break from being president.
Okay.
Controlling the weather.
Something's happened to Andrew now. He's got to him.
The Illuminati have got him as well.
I'm not sure if I can read that out.
Just do stars.
Redact it.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Okay, Horatio said
why
we
are you
have to read
pointing
this out.
at me?
It's from Lizzie Bradshaw.
What? Go on.
Here we go.
From the Illuminati.
Roses are red, my lips are blue, my body is frozen when I think of you.
What? What?
So do we have to riff on that?
Oh my God.
I think we need, for the viewers at home, obviously we need some like elaboration and elucidation
What
of
the
this.
hell is
Number
that
one,
mean?
who is this Lizzie Bradshaw? Number two, why is her body frozen thinking of you?
Yeah. And why have
Number
violets
3.
blue?
Yeah.
Is that number 3?
Tell us that, Horatio.
She's a friend from film. We do revision together.
Oh.
Wow. Horatius speechless for the first time.
Oh. Right, we've got some more
Like
messages.
a bit of poetry.
Right, okay. We've got a tennis discussion to have now.
Oh, here we go. No,
Yeah.
let's get down to the real issues here.
Anonymous tennis player
Rafa Nadal
says...
or Lionel Messi?
Just get
was a
out,
really good
Alfie.
one.
That was
Just
awful
get
joke.
out.
Awful joke.
Oh, you're worse than
Absolutely
Michael.
dreadful.
Why
Right.
can we get a third funny
Anonymous
guy?
tennis...
Strike.
Where are we going?
Hey, Michael's back. Hey.
Right. Anonymous tennis player says, all right, chat on grunting and tennis, preferably with an example from each of you.
Do you want to do tennis grunts? We'll start with Alfie.
What?
Are you confused when you hit the ball?
Text. Sorry, no. What?
How did you reply to it and then be confused?
I just grunted. I heard him grunt.
He didn't mean to do a grunt. He was
So
just
when
grunting
someone
normally,
grunts,
yeah.
do you just naturally grunt as well?
That was so funny because Alfie grunts and I point at Michael. His face lights up and it just goes. Ah.
What? What? What I did?
Is that your grunt?
I was baffled. I tuned out for like 5 seconds.
We got a
Focus.
message from the tennis player.
Okay, so
who
what
said-
is
It's a shambles.
We're
No
discussing-
wonder Michael Chang is angry.
Yeah,
we're
we
going to
were
lose all our
discussing-
listeners to tennis
Okay,
academy.
We were discussing
we're getting
tennis
there, we're getting
grunts and given an example each.
Oh,
So
of a tennis
Alfie's
grunt.
done his.
Do you want us to do mine again?
Did
Yeah.
you do yours?
Yeah, that was mine.
That was really
Oh, nice
different if
shot.
you tried too hard.
Can you not speak over his grunt? Do it
Sorry.
again, Andrew. Very good,
That
very
was
good.
Andrews was the
Well,
best.
don't overplay it, Andrew. Andrew, don't. Compare this to last show. Last show we got really, and then it just cuts to us here, just going.
So what,
I've told
what
my
are
friends to listen to this. This is the worst show I've ever done.
what are our opinions on tennis grunts? I think that's what Michael Chang wants.
I honestly think they're great. I think they're funny to watch. I've heard people complain that in the women's sport that like grunting is off-putting and awful. I think it's fun. I think it's just.
I find it quite annoying to watch.
No, I think it's great.
I know you do, but I
Do you
don't.
think they're
Do
actually
you prefer
real?
female or male grunts?
I think the female grunt is more pronounced and it's more common in the sport.
Well, I don't see gender, so.
Yeah, Michael. You're so conservative.
Oh, Michael.
Well,
He hates that so,
So much. That one really got him. That one really hit him.
No, I'm not. What? We've also got a message in from Ella McLeod.
Oh!
Okay.
She says, Michael's meeting my parents this weekend. Ella is Michael's
girlfriend.
He
loves her so much. He doesn't stop talking about her.
So what 5 things should he absolutely not do or say?
Okay.
Be himself.
So it's
number 1.
Okay. Good one. There we go.
Tell any jokes, because that never works.
Okay, number 2.
Yeah, that's number 2. We're helping you out. We're just
exactly. I'm just trying to get these now.
Wear anything other than a massive overall suit because you'll just look fat.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Always wear black, very slimming on you. Because otherwise, when you wear orange,
horizontal stripes.
If you wear orange, you look like a tangerine. I'm helping you out. I'm helping you out.
Cheers.
We need 2 more.
Number 4.
2 more. Always bring something. I recommend lard.
I got some lard for you.
Do you have any
Mrs.
lard
McLeod.
stories from
my experiences with
bringing lard?
They're way too explicit.
I don't know what I'd say.
meeting parents?
What would you say?
If you were meeting your daughter's boyfriend and he came to your house with some lard and offered you some lard.
Because what I'd do is I'd make it look like it's homemade.
What
so
is
I'd get it in a
lard?
glass
Is it
jar and I'd write lard
What's the
on it.
difference between lard and butter?
I was going to say, is lard butter?
No, you don't.
Margarine.
No,
Margarine's not butter now.
Guys, settle.
Nothing. No, hold on.
Settle.
Nothing is butter now. Nothing is butter anymore.
All right, we've got an anecdote coming up.
No. It's just
A
like
bit. We got a
I've
bit.
noticed
Do a bit.
that
Do a bit.
absolutely nothing is butter anymore. I can't believe it's not butter. Flora's not even butter nowadays. That's not butter.
Where's all the
What is
butter gone?
butter? It's just
Bertolli? That's
Lurpak.
not butter.
No, it's not. Is it? It's like an
oil.
olive spread.
Yeah.
It's the refugees.
There's no butter.
Oh my.
It's just
I hate you
tasteless.
so much. I
just see
you
his
can't
little
get
face.
away with saying those things. It's not funny.
No,
It's
it's not.
hilarious.
It's not funny. But so where is all the butter gone? There's no butter anywhere?
Well,
the only
Betty
thing
Bo-
that's certain is when it's not butter.
That's true.
And I can't believe that it's not butter.
Well, Betty bought a bit of butter.
Well,
but
there are other margarine.
Michael is trying to do a rhyme.
I had a rhyme. You just block me. It's
No,
fine.
do it.
Well, Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter, so Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the better butter better. That was it. Something cute for the show. Something light-hearted and cute.
That's how you open with Ella's
round of
parents. Just straight off the... you hand her the lard and then you say,
Betty bought a bit of butter.
And then nothing else for the entire evening.
Just start humming.
oh, definitely bring up these conspiracy theories at the dinner table.
Of course.
That'd be really
Yes.
aggressive.
And random references.
Yeah.
So to recap,
Yeah, completely. Just keep on singing songs and expect them to finish their line from very obscure young
That's my
folk
best
songs.
friend. That's my best friend.
Big-
Flexing.
so to recap, don't be yourself.
Yep.
Wear revealing clothes because
Wear
you're too
revealing-
fat.
yep.
Bring some lard.
Lard.
Thanks, Ella.
Don't tell jokes.
Definitely don't tell jokes.
No.
We need one more.
Wink at someone whenever there's a silence.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
And lick
good.
your lips at the same time.
Yes. And take your trousers off. About halfway through the meal.
But won't it look really fat then?
Ventilation.
Oh, we can't
issues.
have our things.
Okay,
can we?
we're going to have to sacrifice you looking fat.
Yeah,
because
because
the trousers is more
is an
important.
imperative.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Okay.
I can go to the gym for a few days and see if that helps. Probably won't.
We've heard this before, Michael. You're just getting fatter.
Right.
What's happening?
After another fantastic segment of radio, I think we're ready for a song.
All right. GGK.
That was James Brown with Papa's Got a Brand New Bag.
Can I hear a fact from you, Andrew? I thought you had a
Yeah,
fact.
I heard a very interesting fact last night.
Yeah.
that we were fascinated with. Right. So, did you know that the human sleep cycle, right? So we as modern citizens have one long sleep at the end of the night, like a classic 8-hour sleep. That's a relatively new phenomenon. In the 15th century, and it started to die out in the 16th and 17th, people used to do 2 sleeps in the evening, and they'd wake up after like 4 hours. They'd have 2 hours of activeness. They'd usually read a book. They'd do some writing.
In the
Some
15th
even went to visit their neighbours.
Which century is this?
15th, 16th.
Most people couldn't read at that point.
No, but as in like the monks and
Oh, the monks.
the monks.
Yeah, the monk.
That was clear.
That's not the
Of course
main.
we were talking
That's
about
not
the
the main
monks.
point of the story.
All right,
it's
sorry.
not important what they do in
I
the
don't wanna-
time.
Yeah, all right, carry on.
Some even went to visit their neighbours in these 2 hours of midnight activeness, and then they go back to bed and wake up later. So they'd have 2 cycles, which is apparently a lot better for humans' health.
No, I didn't know that, Andrew.
Well,
According to who
Off-
is it better? The monks.
the scientists.
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 Scientologists.
Scientists.
There we go.
There we go.
But Prague did that for a while. Our friend Prague, she was doing biphasic. That's called biphasic sleeping system. So you'd sleep for 4 hours, get up do like a bit of yoga or whatever, and then go back to sleep.
Is this why, like when you're talking about your like circadian rhythms and stuff?
Yeah, and then like
I just resetting my circadian rhythms.
So there's also like there were on that note there were like 2 students out in America who cut down their sleep cycle to 6 20-minute naps a day.
Really?
22 hours of being awake.
Well, that's madness.
But if you missed one sleep cycle, you're completely dead.
What?
Well, it's
Like,
quite a
so
that's
if
quite
you-
a stressful way
You
to
missed
live.
20 minutes.
So
You're not actually dead.
No, I
not
don't
dead.
mean.
No,
I
okay, like-
wasn't running on that
hyperbole.
logic.
I'm saying they were able to.
We had to just sorry,
My
all
chair?
Technical difficulties.
Andrew was getting really angry and his chair just broke and it went downwards.
I can't reach the mic.
He lost all intimidating power. Right, carry on.
But they were able to whittle down their sleep time from like 8 hours a night to 2 hours in 20-minute naps a day.
I don't know if that works.
It did work. It's an anecdote. It happened.
Well, an anecdote doesn't mean it.
He's not suggesting it's the right way to do it. He's just
Okay.
suggesting that it happened.
Yeah, other sleep patterns are available.
We've had another message in.
Okay.
This one's from Anon. He always messages in that Anon.
This is Ratboy, and you're listening to Raw 1251.
Right, Anon says, hello, the Gould and Kirwan show.
Hello.
Right. Oh, God. Okay, he's spelling out your name in an acronym form.
Okay.
H is for handsome.
Yeah.
O is for obvious.
Okay.
Obvious?
Obvious.
Like let the be?
What?
Obvious. What's obvious?
Not this joke.
What? Obvious.
Have you lost your
Obvious.
mind? Are you clinically insane?
He's having an aneurysm,
How do
everyone.
you say it?
It's your. I say obvious.
Yeah,
Obvious.
obvious.
You
Spelled
said
with
obvious. You said obvious.
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 Obvious. Obvious.
Obvious.
I don't think
That was
Blim.
obvious.
Obvious.
obvious. Obvious. Obvious. Obvious.
It's obvious.
Yeah, obvious. Obvious.
This is
Anyway,
why we
we've
should
only
plan
got
our
to hoe.
shows.
Let's get
This
to
is
ratio.
Come on.
Oh my god. Right.
So, O is obvious. R is ridiculous.
Yeah.
A is average.
Okay.
T is tedious and terrifying.
Well, can you choose one?
I is irrational. And O is orange.
How does he know what you're wearing?
This is.
It's
That's so
red,
sinister.
Michael. It's red.
Okay, you could have just went with it.
It's red. Why?
You could have just went with it. Sorry. We're really scraping the barrel.
We've
Sorry.
really-
That was a really funny
With
laugh.
no plan, we just lose our filter
Completely
and just say
gone.
anything that
Yeah.
comes to our
I
mind.
apologise to the listeners because I was.
Yeah, me
I
too.
was saying
Why
that-
not me? That was horrible.
Shut up.
Shut up, Michael.
Shut up.
Get up.
He's making this so
Season
much
4,
worse.
come quicker, please.
Ha ha ha, you'll be gone. What?
Can I have an anecdote time, please?
Anecdote?
Can I have an anecdote?
I don't have an anecdote.
Oh, can I have an anecdote?
I don't know.
You can
Do you have
say an anecdote. if
It's
you want.
anecdote time with Horatio.
My name is Sadiq Khallam. I'm running with the Mayor of London. And you're
Well, don't have a political overtone to everything I'm going to say.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Ray Morris, and you're listening to Raw 1251 AM.
And it's Horatio's anecdote time.
Da-da-da-da-da. Well,
Wait, do you want an underline?
Can I tell the anecdote?
No, can you wait? I think you need the sexy.
I feel like I'm in no
Okay, we're trying some
There's
real radio.
nothing with help anywhere near, and I'm slowly drowning.
This goes out to all the lovers out there. Right.
Just tell
So
me.
I've already told this on Tennis Academy, so any of my real fans who listen to Tennis Academy, you're going to have to hear the anecdote again.
Spot the little nuances.
But I wanted to share it with my Gould & Cohen fans. What? No, actually, I can't do this anecdote to this beat.
Just do it.
Just do it.
All right, so basically, at the stand-up show that I was at during midweek, halfway through the stand-up, the waiters were handing out. Can you turn it down a little bit? I can't hear myself
Take
think.
your headphones off. Headphones.
My earphones.
Take your
My
hearing
earphones, mate.
I'm calling an end to this anecdote.
Yeah.
Is 90% of this show just like waiting for someone to slip up?
Tell us the
like,
punchline.
They're just going.
Tell us the
"Yeah,
punchline."
Completely set it
headphones."
wrong.
You're really insecure about that, aren't
Yeah,
you?
you
Michael?
really are.
Always bring it up.
Is this show about being mean to me? It's all about just bullying Michael. Oh, Michael.
You gonna finish it then?
Well, you guys are so apathetic now. It's going to be ridiculous.
So the waiters-
I just
I've
don't-
been looking at
Whether-
you.
whether
Go through it.
Where the waiter's
Like
handing out
dog
food.
about-
Andrew,
the
fine.
waiters
The
handing
waiters
out
brought
food.
out the hors d'oeuvres.
So, what's the metaphor? We hate
No.
waiters?
No, it was during.
What were you waiting
Well,
on?
look, it was a student stand-up showcase, and people were sitting watching stand-up, and midway through the act, waiters would come in and go, "Chicken." chicken! Who ordered the chicken? And then someone
was heckling you.
far away across the room would go, yeah, me. And he goes, do you want gravy? Yeah. And then he'd give him the chicken, go back and get gravy. And he came back and he goes, it's hot. And the other one went, what? It's hot. And they handed it to her. This is during a set.
Whose set? Was it yours?
No, it wasn't my set. I was just standing there going, why I order? Brr.
I guess that sounds like foul play.
Nice.
Wait, I don't get it.
Very, very good.
Oh, foul, like guinea fowl?
Yeah.
That was really poor. Really bad.
No, I liked it.
Don't help
Well,
him
you
out.
didn't get it immediately. I'm not helping
MC
him out
Michael.
because you have to get it immediately. We've had one of the weirdest messages I've ever seen in my life in.
Fantastic.
Let's do it.
Their name is Hull Fax
Whole facts.
with a Z. Hull Fax is in the
city.
place Hull
Yeah.
Fax.
Okay.
And that's exactly what we get. People
They don't
from
disappoint.
Hull are called Hollandsians, and the city has been the birthplace and home to many notable people. Amongst those of historic significance with a connection to Hull are former City MP William Wilberforce, who was instrumental in the abolition of slavery, and Amy Johnson, aviator who was the first woman to fly solo from England to Australia.
Wow.
Gotta love our fans, eh?
Alfie, what was that?
Just banging my head against the wall.
In shame?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm from Hull.
You're from Hull?
Yeah,
Are you?
yeah, it's very cockney around there.
Is this a bit?
This is
Yeah.
This is weird.
This is a bit.
This is a weird bit.
Okay, Alfie, you
This
cannot
is really
stay on the
odd.
show if you just try and prank us out like this.
So you're not from Hull?
Because we just
Do you
said
have any connection?
We just
to-
said
the most unnerving guy.
no, because we just
Look
said
at that
Alfie could
stare.
be. We said Alfie could be on the show next season. We
Yeah,
didn't even
exactly.
try him
That's
out.
why I'm doing this. I'm in now.
No, you're not in yet, mate.
Hull's in.
You're not in yet, mate.
I'm going the whole hog.
Grandmaster Flesh says, I challenge Michael to name a better rapper than John Barnes.
Is John
It's John Barnes, the football player, who did this. What song did he do?
Did like a football anthem?
Should we see if they have it? We're talking amongst yourselves.
talk about ourselves? Anyway,
So John Barnes.
no, I'm talking.
No,
about,
no
I
John
might-
Barnes.
I might talk. No John Barnes.
No John
No.
Barnes.
All right. Do you want to talk about the boar? I've got a copy here.
Sounds pretty boring.
Okay. Oh no, it's very good.
I was trying to do a stub there. Go on then, talk about the boar.
Let's read
Please
the first
message in.
article.
Wait.
Rats, leaks, and ceiling
did we get
collapses.
John? Did we?
Cannot. Oh.
Yeah, can you name a better rapper than John Barnes then?
Well, on the football thing, I was going to say sports theme. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant.
This show. is a
I just
shambles.
witnessed a meltdown. Look at him. He's inconsolable.
I am very worried that people said, "Oh, Gould and Coach Show are really serious now. That you should listen to the show." I think we might have quite a few.
I think I'd be a lot better doing a serious show. Can we do that?
You're
Yeah,
not
let's
funny.
turn
Definitely
serious.
not. Comedy hasn't worked for you so far.
Gone so downhill.
Are we meant to be a comedy show? Because this is just
It's just depressing.
just depressing.
So
I think
upsetting.
John
I think
Terry
if we
would be a
continue
good
to talk
rapper.
about it, it's going to make things a lot worse, guys.
Okay,
So let's
John
ignore
Barnes.
the
Do we have to
depressing
do all
But
the
world
actually,
show.
attention?
Andrew, you should stop telling people to stop talking about it because it's making it really awkward and awful.
Well, now you telling me to not do that is making it even more awkward.
But now
Yeah.
you just dissecting that theory is making it even more awkward.
Yeah.
And it goes further onto you, who's
And
just
onto
accepted that
thou.
theory.
And you're just listening to the most fantastic show in the world.
So
He's flipped on his head.
the boar.
Oh God.
Do you want some music?
No.
Rats, leaks, and ceiling collapses. That's the big title.
Right.
1,300 faults reported in Warwick accommodation managed properties in one term. You guys have any problems with accommodation?
No.
There's ants in the corner of our kitchen.
Ooh.
That's about it.
I'll clean it. I'll clean it.
There is an anecdote about that. There used to be in my first year there was a phantom pooer in Roots who used to go around the Roots toilets, like different ones in different blocks, and like block the toilet with like a large number 2.
That's a
How could you identify the phantom
How do you know it was?
Was it? Yeah, was it?
Well, it was
some
happening. It was a
phantom?
recent spat of attacks that nobody could pin who it was. It was happening all over.
Did they leave a mark?
It's like active
Yeah,
time.
it was
the
a
obvious
load of poo. That was the mark.
Oh, do you mean like a signature?
The calling card.
Who's
yeah.
got the time for that?
Yeah.
Why do they plan that?
Do you think it's a group attack?
Maybe they just had like a special skill and they wanted to showcase it.
Maybe it was an organisation of multiple pooers.
Maybe it's the anonymous tennis player.
Oh.
Oh.
This kind of pathological behaviour cannot be explained anyway.
I think with my combination, I had another run-in with my cleaner who bullies me. I've never been so terrified of a woman than our cleaner. She is terrifying. I mean, once again, I heard her talking about me while I was lying in bed, because they're not allowed to come in your room. Once again, she goes, "Oh, is it Mr. Peace and Love hippie again, leaving his stuff out? Oh, my name's Horatio. I love peace and love. I've got long hair." She hasn't even seen my hair yet. But now it's short. But it was just,
Are
I
you
just
sure
felt
that was the
violated.
cleaner?
What do you think it was?
Why
are
Just
you
me being a
dreams?
schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Why are you known as Mr. Peace and Love?
Because I had long hair at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Fair. The sort of classic hippie slang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This seems to be striking a chord with our
Yeah.
viewers, as they've all had some rough experience in the
You had a
past.
couple of bad cleaning experiences, didn't you?
In terms of what?
What, with the cleaner?
With the cleaner?
Yeah, didn't you?
It's really not
He
that
doesn't want to
interesting.
talk about them on
God.
air.
I mean, our kitchen was dirty.
Well, do we have any?
Is that? Do you want me to go into that?
No, it's
Let's go
right.
to the messages.
We seem to accidentally got in the way of a relationship.
Okay.
So
Well, how?
an anonymous person messaged in saying, "My boyfriend keeps messaging you. Who is this?" And then, seriously, I will ruin you. So
Yeah, let's own
Is
up.
it- is it
We're
Michael
having
Chang's
all four of us
girlfriend?
having an affair with Michael Chang. it's out in the open.
Westwood Wendy has also had some bad experiences with poo.
What accommodation issue?
This is a great show. This is a great show. I loved it.
I don't know if this
And
is
here we are
Oh,
again,
no, we have to
sitting
get off
in this
this.
room
We have to
talking
get off-
about.
we have to get off the train.
We have to get off the poo train.
Yeah, I know.
So,
This is either my favourite show or my least favourite show. I
and
haven't
what
decided
else?
yet.
What a better way to get off the poo train than a bit of Red Hot Chili Peppers? Red Hot Chili Peppers with Humpty Bump. We've had a message in asking us to play a game. And that game is the story where you do one word each.
One word
Now,
story.
I haven't heard anyone do this on radio. This could either be because we're genius innovators or this is the worst idea
ever.
we've ever had on the radio.
Let's find out.
So
Well, we should
we're going
play
to preface this
selected
game
party
by
games
saying
after
this
this.
really could be the most boring bit of radio we'll ever listen to, or the most amazing.
Neither in between, and if
There's
you think
no
it's
mi-
anything in between, you're just stupid and don't understand radio.
And stop listening to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should
Right.
we do this?
Yeah, Alfie, kick us off.
Okay.
there
Was
2
Lizards.
who
lived
within
The
tree
of
Denver
airport.
and
they
liked
Nazism.
they
always
did
Illuminati.
stuff
with
their
Friends.
and
Jeremiah.
when
They.
went
To
the
Corner shop.
they
asked
the
Man.
for
some
lemons
And
they
got
some
directions.
to
the
park
Outside.
the
Denver
airport
Thus.
concluding
our
story.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did.
Yeah, we really
Well,
did.
I'll listen back to that and we'll transcribe it. We'll post it on the page.
We've got some personal messages in from some of your friends.
Personal attacks?
No, we're getting Kate the Great.
I don't know Kate the Great.
You do.
Okay.
Michael, do a Stonehenge shout out. Go on, Michael.
okay, yeah, we're organising a trip down to Stonehenge, so obviously everyone here is welcome to go.
Look how
They
serious
wouldn't
he is
let me
about it.
come. They wouldn't let me come. I
Oh, I
wanted
know,
to go.
I
but
know.
My mummy and daddy, Andrew
and
and Albert,
Daddy.
we're filming that day.
What are you filming?
There we are.
A film.
Oh, okay.
It's documentary
it's
about
very-
Stonehenge.
Okay,
About the Denver airport, Illuminati.
but yeah,
scandal.
anyone who's listening who wants to come to Stonehenge, message me on Facebook, and we're going to go down for summer solstice, June 20th to 21st. And it's going to be pretty wavy. So
Is any
come
switches
along.
coming up while you're plugging?
Oh, switch,
Yeah, there is.
June 10th, June 24th. You can get your tickets from me. Just message me.
Didn't they just give you a loyalty bonus recently?
Do you own Switch?
I am Switch now. I've pretty much taken over.
He's now a big deal in the Switch.
I'm all of Switch.
Yeah.
I've organised everything up until this point behind the scenes.
Smiley Face says, "You're all the cutest. Have a nice day, friends."
I don't trust.
That is very unnerving.
I hate you too.
What, Alfie? They're our listeners.
Smiley Face has feelings.
Andrew is literally kissing the mic.
They're
It's
always-
very weird.
Because Andrew's normally the stable one
He's
on the
heard
show,
too
but
much
he's
from
actually
Smiley
gone insane
Face.
this show.
I think so.
The exam period doesn't treat Andrew nicely.
Oh, it does.
It does. This
He's
guy,
in his
he
stride.
loves it.
It's
He
no
loves
different
it.
than his normal life. He's just like,
Keep feeding my ego.
all right.
Keep feeding
Do
it.
it. Do it.
You're very handsome.
Do it. More.
Especially with your lips pressed against that microphone.
To the last segment. Let's do a song.
We're going to dance. We're going to dance. We're going to dance and have some
Dig.
Groove is indeed
Oh, y'all too.
in the heart.
Y'all are crazy, man.
Was that you?
What, laughing?
It was in the song.
It was in the song, wasn't it?
Trippy. Right, we've got some messages in.
Blimey. Sorry, that
One.
Sorry.
What's wrong, Alfie?
What's wrong, Alfie?
What you just did on the decks there was amazing.
Yeah. It's radio gold, Andrew.
Thanks, guys. Ordinary listener says, "This show does not represent me. I want to disaffiliate." Fair enough. I think we have alienated.
We will have the disaffiliation contracts with you soon.
The lizards.
Oh.
No, are back.
They're speaking in lizard language.
Oh, no.
I think.
Well, Alfie understands
That
this
might
language,
be-
doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I do.
Is it just...
It might be. No, actually, it might be Spanish. I just don't know.
All the bloody same, innit?
Lizard language.
No podindo tengo ni la cura ni el fascismo. Looks a lot like fascism, guys.
Yeah.
Looks a lot
There's
like
the neo-Nazis
fascism.
coming back.
Ah, and el capitalismo. It might be.
Capitalism.
That's capitals
Capitalista.
of the world, yeah.
That was an amazing sound of just Alfie itching his face in the silence after his
Awkward.
joke.
Got any more?
Yeah. No, we don't. Don't have any more.
That's a shame.
We have none. We have nothing.
God, no.
That's what we're telling you.
I do, yeah, because I really have no idea if this is the worst or best show I've ever done. It's really unclear at this point.
I think the more you say that, the better it'll get.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Alfie.
Definitely the most horrible show to everyone we've been.
No.
I think
We
I've
haven't
got
actually-
off
one
quite
thing,
lightly.
We've never talked about Michael's trip to New York.
I've just
Yeah.
been waiting here.
Go on.
We did give him a chance.
Untapped.
Gold.
So you were there for 9 days, Michael.
9 days indeed.
How was that for you, buddy?
That was very unpleasant.
Oh.
No. Don't feel sorry. I had a great time. But, so, I flew over. Jet lag demolished me. So we would be up drinking till like 5 in the morning. I'd wake up at 6.
Who's we?
paralyzed? Me and my crew out there. Me and my New Yorkians.
Yeah.
Just hitting the
The
city of
entourage.
angels.
Well,
No,
actually,
that's the
I
wrong
was-
one. The concrete jungle. Oh God.
I've got
I
an
was
entourage in New York.
I was
Can we let him have the story, please?
I was
Alfie?
staying out in Sarah Lawrence with my friend Maddie, who we've discussed in the show previously. Love Maddie, but Maddie doesn't understand that other people need to be hygienic.
Oh,
Maddie,
really?
Maddie doesn't need to clean, and she will be clean. She won't smell. She'll be hair glistening.
So one of those self-cleansing bodies.
Sort of, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
this runs itself as a factory.
Reptilian.
I stink within a couple
Yeah,
of
you do.
hours of
No,
getting
you
out of the
really
shower.
do.
I smell
Due to all your
foul.
fat.
Yeah, the fat,
Yeah.
the foul, the sweat.
It's the stuff that
all
gets
that.
caught under the
Yeah,
flap.
exactly.
Self-hatred.
All of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff just congeals
Yeah,
into
yeah,
this
yeah.
disgusting
Paste.
like pungent
Yeah.
paste. Yeah. Okay. You got me there.
that's
So
horrible.
Maddie had said, "Oh yeah, you can sleep at mine." I roll up. Maddie's like, "Yeah, sleeping out there." It's like half a like a mattress cut in half.
Yeah.
It looks like it's exposed asbestos. I got so ill on the trip. I had an amazing time though.
Okay.
And like I kept saying to Maddie, "Oh, this is a terrible trip. This is awful." And I think she got a bit of a
Were you just
complex
banting?
about it.
Were you just being
But
silly?
it was just banter.
You're
It
just
was great.
roasting.
But I would never live in the States.
Really?
The place is terrifying. The food is designed to kill a normal person.
It is, no, it is.
The portion servings are disgusting. I just felt ill the
They're
whole
not that
time.
much.
Well, I would say that potentially the fact that you actually were ill added to the fact that the general feeling of illness. I know you can blame the
They
city of New York.
compounded. Yeah.
You never know.
And then I saw them.
You're more of a European city man, would you say?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Berlin is kind of your aesthetic.
Berlin and
Flaneur.
Paris.
Yeah.
From Paris to Berlin. And every
Alert.
disco I've been in.
Alert.
My heart is pumping for
Keep
love.
going.
Keep
Come on.
it.
Pumping for love.
Right, cool.
From the chin.
Oh,
That was it. That was it.
Time. It's your last chance to text in.
Text RAW on 075 071 87777.
This is your student radio station. This is your Raw.
See, we can do that kind of radio.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
get
we like to
better
do it.
every show. I
Thank
do.
you.
And we all get worse.
Soon it will
Yeah.
just be those. It's like the
Yeah.
computers replacing people with.
Tell us more about that.
Yeah, let's go on.
Well,
This one time.
yeah. I don't like computers because they replace people with jobs or jobs with people.
They replace people with jobs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Steve
Interesting.
Jobs.
Well, actually, if we let computers go, yeah.
Apple. Oh,
This show has
no.
just been a collection of
minute.
various noises.
Yeah, no, it's just been. Because I think there's been 3 first-time listeners of my friends, and I've said no, it's actually quite funny. And now, disgusting behaviour.
Why do you keep mentioning this?
Because I'm very
Why do
paranoid.
they keep
I'm very
mentioning
paranoid.
But it isn't even just this show. It's any single show with a minor slip where it's just like, I don't know.
This is the worst show.
the greatest show you've ever done. Oh my god. It's nauseatingly annoying.
We're so
Alfie!
Oh, here we go.
And we've moved on.
Well, that's one for Alfie.
Tronald Dump has messaged in.
Oh, here we go.
That sounds a bit like Donald Trump, don't you think?
Why, yes, it does.
Interesting.
Illuminati
Lizards are great. I really love lizards. If my daughter wasn't a lizard, I'd hatch her myself.
That's good. That's good.
Whoever that
That's
was, can you
clever.
actually message me on Facebook? Because I want to congratulate you.
Yeah, that
as
was
in
very
purpose.
good. That was strong. Because
Do we keep on going
Trump
about
is
it?
incestuous.
Robot
Okay.
Marks.
Robot Marks. Here we
Robot
go.
Marks says
Automation.
fully automated
Luxury communism. Yes, here we go.
Computers are benign. Capitalism is. I can't say that on air.
Oh, okay. Foul
Can you do some
language.
stars? Can you do some, like,
Yeah, star, 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 star.
put the first letter of it?
S. You're not getting it.
Star.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Stalin.
There we
I
go.
can't say it on air. It begins
I'm
with an
gonna take a
S
look.
and has 4 letters.
But you said. This is very confusing.
you know-
Well, if we do get it, how do we know?
I've
Because
got
no
it.
one can say
If
it.
you guys want to know what it was, just message me on Facebook. I'll post this as my status now.
He'll only message it out once, though, to risk detection.
Oh, it looks like we're at the end of the show.
Oh,
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
yeah.
Well, it looks like our comedy career is over.
Tomorrow never knows. That's a Beatles song, by the way. I don't think any. They're not. We can't have a pun that isn't that people don't know them when they don't understand.
We have to end with a pun, Andrew.
Yeah.
It
It's
doesn't
still
matter
on
if it
there.
works
So
or doesn't.
we're ending it with a pun, but I'm prefacing.
No, you
the
have
pun.
to say the fight tomorrow never knows before you say the song.
Tomorrow never knows.
No, you got don't press that.
When do I play the song?
Well, I want to set you up again.
Okay.
Revision was really bad today. Maybe it would be better.
When will we finish this show?
Tomorrow never knows. Shall I play it now?
No, you can't now because you.